I am Will Mack, and this is Wilderness Calling. I am part of an 8-man team that is going to take on 5 straight days in the Boundary Waters. We just got into Grand Marais, which is on the east side of the Boundary Waters, a place that I've never been. We are staying at Voyager Canoe Outfitters, and it's time to check in, see what they got in there. What's up, Ed, man? Hey. Give me some, baby.
Let me just grab the bunkhouse now.
One of my favorite things to do is check out the tackle at these local outfitters. Well, I went ahead and picked up one of these, a Smithwick suspending jerkbait. The guy at the outfitter told me that he catches a lot of fish on this, and you know, if there's one thing you do on a fishing trip, it's listen to the locals. So it's time to get unpacked, set up the gear, and maybe we'll have an opportunity to cast a line out tonight. I can never get over what a beautiful part of the country this is, northern Minnesota. We're staying in the cabin right here, man. I'm gonna show you these accommodations real quick. You're over here strategizing.
That's the biggest portage. That's about 1/3 of a mile is the longest one. They said that's whitewater, don't do that. We're aiming for Devil's Elbow up here. So
Devil's Elbow, that sounds safe.
I know, right?
Yeah. You guys gonna catch any fish though?
No.
No, you are.
We're gonna eat them.
Oh man, look at this beautiful. We got a full kitchen in here. I mean, this is the calm before the storm, baby. We are gonna be comfortable tonight. What's up, J-Bone?
What's up, man?
What's he gonna do out here?
Ready for Boundary.
Boundary Waters?
Ready.
Is that what you're talking about?
That's right.
And then early tomorrow morning, we are gonna get up, have breakfast, and be in the canoes by 8 a.m. for about a 5 or 6 mile trip into the woods. Here's the upstairs bunk. Man, we're gonna have fun.
You're out there, you got yourself a walleye, you're holding that bad boy up. I'm out there shoreline, 100 meters out. You go, boy!
Got all situated at the cabin, and now it's time to see if there's some active fish out here. This is what I'm throwing. This is a really small Keitech. I think it's a 2-inch Keitech on a Ned rig. It's a very versatile bait because I can drag it on the bottom just like you would any other Ned rig, but I can also swim it. Oh, there we go. Well, there's the first catch of the trip. Beautiful little fish, but obviously a dinker. See if Big Brother is out there. Oh, I got one on. Feels like a little bit better one, baby. Oh man, I got a good pike. Oh man, the boys are gonna love this. We're gonna dock flip this one. Well, it's awesome to get out on the first night and catch a beautiful fish. And if this is a sign of things to come, I can't be more excited. Oh, mwah. Let's let her go. Went out for about 20 minutes this evening, caught a smallmouth and a pike. Oh man, it's time to go back, hang out with the fellas, and get ready for the adventure tomorrow, baby. Bleep. Bro.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, we getting geared up, boys?
Yep, getting moved out.
It's go time.
Yeah! Yeah, what time's second breakfast?
First look at the lake. We have a 5-hour trek over the lake and into the woods. Oh. Atta boy, Jason.
You know it. Shit. Hoorah!
Let's see here. Just a couple. Ooh, look at that! Like it's nothing. Like it's nothing. I can't.
Go, bro.
I can't put that on the camera. You made that shit look easy.
Peekaboo.
I have been to Boundary Waters 8 times, always on the west side. This is the hardest trip in. I am tired. I need something to eat. I need to sit down. I want to find this campground and start a fire and chill. There's an eagle. Gah! Whoop! Yeah, yeah, bro! Boom, baby! Wow, it has been a day. I thought it was going to be 5 hours in. We're working on 10 hours of wading, of mud, rock faces, mosquitoes, rapids. We actually dumped our canoe and managed to not lose a thing. Me and this guy right here, me and Nick. But wow, we are really tired. We're gonna go ahead and get set up right now. It's about 9 o'clock. Hung out with the boys for a little bit, got the tent set up. I actually feel pretty comfortable right now. It was a rough trip in, but hopefully that means there's some big fish waiting for us tomorrow. We covered about 10 miles yesterday. We even got a little bit of rain last night, but actually it was kind of soothing, the rain against my tent. So I feel really rested. I feel really good. It is time to fish. Here's what I'm throwing. I have a drop shot tied on. This is a good catcher of bass and potentially a nice walleye. I do have a bass jig, green pumpkin, basic ball jig that I'm gonna toss and, you know, anywhere from 6 to 12 feet of water around some of these big rocks. I have a 4.3 inch Keitech on a weedless swim jig head. This might be the primary bait that I throw. I've already gotten a bunch of bites on this. I've caught a couple small pikes on this already this trip, so this might be a money maker right here. And then lastly, I am throwing a Smithwick jerkbait. Now this will get down about 6 feet, but I think it's going to be a fish catcher as well. I'm excited to throw this one. So I'm covering as many areas in the water column as I can. I'll probably fish up to 15 or 20 feet deep, all the way into maybe 3 feet, maybe in the shallows. So it's just a matter of seeing where the fish are, baby. Let's get it. I got a nice one on the drop shot. Yeah, buddy. Well, that didn't take long. Bang, bang. How about that to start the day off? Right in the roof of the mouth. I threw that bass jig and I felt dink, and as a matter of fact, it ripped one of my crawls off. So I decided to go with a little bit smaller bait, and I threw that drop shot in there. And I don't think this is the fish that took my crawl, because it's a bigger fish than that one. But Wow, what a magnificent fish. Oh man, and I'm excited because this is the first nice fish of the trip, and it's a hell of a way to start off day number 2. Oh man, I'm gonna put a lot of these in the boat today. Mwah. Let's get her back. Oh, there he goes. There's another good smallie on the drop shot. Oh yeah. Oh man. There's another one about the same size. What a fun fish to catch. Boom. I actually just lost a really big smallmouth on that Keitech that I've been throwing, that Weedless Keitech. But bang, this is another fish on that drop shot. So I've been kind of alternating between those two. Another fun fish to bring into the boat. Mwah. Let's let her go. Oh, that was quick. I'm finding a lot of these little smallies up in the shallows, but that's kind of why I'm throwing around this Keitech, is hopefully I'll be able to find a pike that wants this swim bait as bad as these smallies do. Here's an area that's a really shallow flat. Got a lot of lily pads. I don't know if you can see those absolutely gorgeous lily pad flowers. I don't see those back home. But these are the type of shallows that big pike are going to hunt in. They're going to be looking for fish about this size. So let's see if we can't try to get into one of those. Yep, there he is. Oh, I think this is the best fish of the day, whatever it is. I keep it pinned. Oh yeah. Oh, it's another smallmouth. It's good though. It's a good one. Oh, this is a good one. Oh man. Oh yeah. I was sure I was gonna pull a pike out of these shallows. This is definitely the best smallmouth of the day. Put up a good fight once again with that swim bait. Oh man. Let's get this beauty back. Oh, just caught another smallie out of the lily pads, this time on a bass jig. Oh, yeah. We're gonna boat flip him too. This is absolutely nuts. It doesn't matter what I throw. Drop shot, swim bait, bass jig. These smallies are absolutely hammering. I mean, these brown fish, so much fun to catch. Ah, oh, let's let this one go. Here's an area that has got to hold a fish. I've got a down tree right here, beaver dam right here, and beavers just create cover for fish. I mean, that is one of my favorite. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Just as I was talking about it. Oh. Always, always, always throw a jig on a beaver dam. Let's get that jig back out there. Whew. Oh my gosh. I think I just hooked into, oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure I just hooked into the biggest smallie I've ever caught. Oh, at least it's up there. I don't, ooh. Oh my gosh, stay pinned, stay pinned. Oh my gosh, this is a big fish. This is a big fish. This is a big fish. Okay, all right, all right. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, whoa. Oh, oh, oh shit. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at this smallmouth bass. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, my stomach's cramping up. Oh my God. This is what I came for. Oh, look at this fish. Look at this thing. Oh, I don't have a ruler. I don't have a scale. Look at the mouth on that smallmouth bass. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I might be crazy. I am guessing this thing is 5.5, maybe even 6 pounds. What a horse. Look at the tail on this fish. Oh my gosh, there are 10-pound carp that don't have that tail. Okay, I've got to calm down. It was a joy and a pleasure to catch this fish right here. Mwah. It is time to get this fish back in the water. Mwah. Thank you, thank you. I was so excited to catch that big fish, and how could you not be? In hindsight, it was probably closer to 5 pounds than 6, but in the moment, the excitement gets to you. We've all been there. I did, before I released the fish, measure it against my rod. I held the tail against the butt and used the text to mark where its nose ended. When I got home, I measured it out. That fish was just shy of 22 inches, which is probably one of the top 3 smallmouth that I have ever caught. And if I'd caught that same fish during the spawn, it's definitely a 5.5 pound fish. This is the exact setup that I caught that fish on. This is a 4-3 Keitech swim bait with a weedless Dobyns swim jig head. This is my favorite setup for throwing a weedless swim bait. I have it on 15-pound Cigar red label fluorocarbon. That's just what I'm partial to. I'm throwing it on a 7:3 ratio Daiwa Tatula SVTW. This is a really, really nice reel. By no means do you have to spend $200, but that's about what this one cost. Perhaps the most important part of this whole setup is the rod. This is a Dobyns Fury medium heavy bait cast rod. And I can tell you that for $130, this is the bee's knees. This rod feels good in your hands. It's light, it's sensitive. It has a little bit softer tip than a lot of medium heavy rods without sacrificing backbone. I've had more expensive rods and I've also had less expensive rods. And of all the rods that I have ever thrown, there is not one that I would rather use for power fishing techniques. I cannot overstate the difficulty of our trek in on that first day, but it's the type of thing that makes you feel really strong, and the camaraderie that you build with the people that you do it with is something special. The journey and the fishing on this trip would continue to be absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to share that on my next video. If you got something out of this video, smash like, and until next time, grab yourself a really big swim bait and then chuck and wine, baby.